Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a concept that has been central to the philosophy of Stoicism for centuries: control. Or more specifically, the dichotomy of control. In the Stoic worldview, everything we encounter in life can be divided into two categories: things we can control, and things we cannot. It seems simple, but it's one of the most powerful ideas you can apply to your life today. If you really take it to heart, it can change the way you view challenges, stress, and even your sense of peace. Let's start by breaking down what the Stoics mean when they talk about control. According to Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, there are things in life that are up to us. These are our thoughts, actions, and attitudes. And then there are things that are not up to us, like the weather, the opinions of others, and external events. We often get into trouble when we try to control things that aren't within our power. Let's think about that for a moment. How often do we stress over things that are completely outside of our influence? Maybe it's a job rejection, someone else's bad mood, or a situation beyond our reach. We waste our time and energy on these things, hoping we can change the outcome, but more often than not, we end up frustrated and exhausted. The Stoics would argue that our energy should be focused on what we can control: our reactions, our thoughts, and how we respond to the challenges that life throws at us. You see, it's not the event itself that causes us distress, but how we interpret and react to it. Now, how does this ancient wisdom apply to our modern lives? In today's fast-paced world, we're constantly bombarded with things outside of our control. Social media, for example, throws so much information at us: the news, opinions, trends, all things we can't control, yet many of us feel compelled to react to them. But think about how freeing it would be if we truly internalized the idea that we don't need to react to everything. Instead, we can step back and ask, is this something I can control? If the answer is no, then it's time to let go. One great example of applying this in real life is in our relationships. You can't control how someone else behaves, but you can control how you respond to them. If someone is rude or disrespectful, instead of reacting with anger, you can choose to remain calm and composed. You can choose your attitude. This simple shift can save so much emotional energy. Or consider your career. You can't always control the outcome of a project or whether you get the promotion you want. But you can control your effort, your preparation, and your attitude toward setbacks. When you focus on these controllable factors, you become more resilient, and you're less likely to get discouraged by things that are beyond your influence. So, how can we start applying the Stoic notion of control in a practical way today? Here are a few tips. Make a mental list. When you're faced with a difficult situation, ask yourself, what is in my control here? Write it down, if that helps. Focus only on those things that are within your power to change, and let go of everything else. Practice acceptance. Understand that some things will simply not go the way you want them to. Accepting this reality isn't about giving up, it's about freeing yourself from unnecessary stress and frustration. Shift your mindset. When you catch yourself worrying about something out of your control, pause and redirect your thoughts. Remind yourself that while you can't control everything that happens to you, you can control how you respond. That's where your power lies. Daily reflection. At the end of each day, reflect on moments where you tried to control something you couldn't. What was the result? Then think about moments where you focused on controlling your own reactions or thoughts. How did that feel? Over time, this practice will help you build a Stoic mindset. To conclude, embracing the Stoic concept of control allows us to live with more peace, purpose, and clarity. Life will always throw challenges our way, but by focusing on what's truly within our power, we can navigate those challenges with greater resilience. So, next time you're feeling overwhelmed or anxious, remember, ask yourself, is this in my control? And if it isn't, let it go. Focus on what you can change: your attitude, your actions, your perspective. That's where your power truly lies. Thank you for tuning in. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. Stay grounded and stay focused.